Hello, hello, how are we all doing today? You heard at the start of the stream there, I was turning on the Ford and setting it off on course play because we need that field to be mowed. Which means that we don't have a lot to do. However, we do need to give the cows some grass. So, seeing as we only have one machine that can really do that, it is time to get mowing. Well, we can clean out the cows while we're at it. Because that'll give the cows a small bit of grass. How are we all doing today? It's a lovely Saturday afternoon, evening. See, the teeny tiny front loader has some use. Oh, farming boy. Simulator gaming, hello. Hello, Mr. Jingles. So if you're just tuning in, quick little brief of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to, number one, get the field 1, or field 3 even, finished plough. Then we're going to cultivate it manually because we'll need to do something. And in the meantime, what I'm doing is I am mowing to give the cows some grass. Just so that we get a decent bit of stuff done. Once we got field 3 ploughed, by the way, we'll be ploughing up field 1 as well. I want to get all the fields ploughed up. Hello, Bailey Shaw, NagriVids. How are we doing today? Bengar, hello. I'll be honest, I'm a bit annoyed after yesterday's stream because I thought we were doing really well and then everybody who subscribed unsubbed. What? That's wrong because they need more grass. No, the cows need more grass. What the crap? Do you not have to give the cows grass? Apparently you don't have to give the cows grass. Apparently I was wrong. What kind of welcome was that? What do you mean? What do you mean what kind of welcome was that? It's the kind where I say hello. The outside one? What outside one? Just gonna scoot through here to put the manure into the manure majig. Do a feeding place in the cow field. There's another one? I mean, there's that which is for... Ah, there it is! Okay. Yay, Jack! Alex McCrack. Okay, okay. I understand now. I had to confuse. I do not have to confuse anymore. Yeah, let's just mow around this area then. Did I get the Neva yet? No, I didn't actually. Still in two minds about it because it is smaller than the combine I'm using at the moment. Do you have any idea why your temperatures go way up when you use shaders? Yeah, it pushes your graphics card a lot harder because it's doing post-processing on it. It's not just rendering the game, now it's rendering the game and then the shaders you put on top. Coffee. We should get the Neva just to try. I mean, I know what the Neva's like. If you watch the multiplayer back in FS15 on Navesville, you know that I know what the Neva's like. There we go. That's giving the cows some grass. Hello, Kieran. How many people we got watching now? 44, and yet very few people are talking. Come on, guys. Say hi in the chat. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. De-lurk yourselves. There's no harm in it. Dylan Kieran, hello. Could I stockpile grass and trailers for winter? No, it despawns out of trailers, Foxtrot. It's Marmalade or Garming. Hello. BS Boss, hello. Hello. Morton, hello. Chris, howie now. Farmer Steve, hi to the chat. So I'm trying to mow as little as I possibly can of this meadow because I don't want to have the silly situation where the meadow's fully mowed. Very fun in Landy's stream yesterday. Oh, ripping on that one fail troll? Yeah. We were talking about that in TeamSpeak, and usually you just ignore that. Sometimes, I mean... we all gotta have our fun. And ripping on failed trolls is fun. Hey, thingy. Corner cinematic. I just need to do something real quick. Just need to get that up. So there we go. Now I can get numbers, see things better. That and that and that. When Shamrock coming to console? I don't know, Edward. Not actually heard from Oxy about that at all. I know there's an update on the way, and I've got a few edits planned that I am holding off for the update. I was just kind of waiting for that to drop right now. And I'm going to be sending Landy one of the versions of my edits. Everyone told Landy to do that? Nobody told Landy to do that. He would have ignored everybody. Landy decided to do that himself. Will Multifruit be in Shamrock? No. No. Multifruit, the reason that Oxy didn't do it after Oakfield was he realized that with all the little... with seasons and with the thingy, the straw add-on, it's becoming very difficult to add crops now. Or it became very difficult in FS17. It should, in theory, be easier in 19 if Giants do, as they're claiming. We've got no full verification on this yet. If Giants do up the fill type limit in FS19, it'll be very, very easy to add crops again. But we're in the awkward spot where the in-game crops are kind of filling up a lot of the slots. How are we doing for grass? That's good. Hello, Lorcan. Hey, Welsh. So that's all that's sorted. Actually, that exit would have been the better one to use. Because I want to put the Husqvarna away. What do I think of this map? I love it. It's my favorite map in FS17. Landy's favorite is Oakfield because he's got his own bias. He's got personal bias towards Oakfield. It's not too far from where he lives. I've got personal bias towards Shamrock because it's Irish and good, and I've literally been asking for a good Irish map for 2 years now, so I'm obviously gonna like this one. Hey, SFTN. And Paul Sinclair, hello. You so hello. Right. Next thing is I want to go up and actually check on the Ford, see how it's doing. Let's zip along here. Hop the fences. And the Ford is still toddling along. Right, that's the problem. We need something to do in the meantime. And I don't know what it is. Wild Ginger appears. Hello, Steve. How's Dave today? Dave is good. Dave is not long out of bed. Dave had carbonara for breakfast. Right. Okay, I've got a plan. It's a dumb plan and involves a Husqvarna, but I got a plan. Away we go! Highest speed ever attained by a lawnmower. Which is in no way true. The highest speed ever attained on a lawnmower was 100 miles an hour. Which would have been 10 times the speed. And it was on a Honda. Hello, Brad. You can't use the forbidden words. No, I'm gonna do that in streams, otherwise it'd just make no sense whatsoever. For those of you that don't know, Cathay Pacific, 2 days ago managed to forget the F out of their name on one of their planes, and yesterday apparently forgot the A out of one of their planes' names, which I swear they are just limiting the alphabet so that eventually their name will just be underscore and all of their planes will also be called underscore. Did you go ride a horse? Very nice, Kieran. Enjoy, don't get kicked by it or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to purify up this area here. While we wait for the field to be plowed. Because Gipsy Hill Stores have asked us to just mow this area whenever we have a bit of time, and we got a bit of time right now. Llama King. Just to see 6R come to FS19. I think a lot of people are happy to see 6R. If only, I mean, I think a lot of people are happy to see the 6R. I think a lot of other people are happy to see a John Deere that's not the 8R. Because, yeah, that was becoming a meme real quick, and Giants kind of had to show off a different John Deere yesterday. My streams never make sense. Let's get this straight. I don't do straight very well, Blackout. It's something that I've always struggled with. Like the cotton. I love the cotton bale. It looks so good. We were in TeamSpeak last night. We were looking up like pictures and videos of cotton harvesting, and Giants have nailed it. Giants have nailed the look of the cotton plant, the look of the bale even, and hopefully the physics. Although I don't think there's many people that have a big case harvester that puts out giant cotton square bales, so that we can get a good idea of how good or bad the physics are. Now you gotta collect that trailer. I'm hoping there's like a big front loader attachment as well for the cotton bales. It's not just the 6250, it's the 6Rs, exactly. It's pleasantly surprising to see Giants. Like I say, it's not even that I didn't expect them to nail it. It's just pleasantly surprising to see them get it perfect first time. Because it's very easy, you know, the first time you're doing something new, to screw it up. Very, very easy. And it's great to see Giants just completely went in there, nailed it first time, and they can run away and go, hee hee hee, got it right. Hey, Crumble. Let's get this emptied out again. What I'm doing, if you're just joining, is I am mowing up Gypsy Hill stores. They've asked me to do this when I have time, so got a bit of time while we wait for the Ford to finish plowing. So I figured I'd come down here and help them out a small bit. Hey, Thomas Purdy, how you doing today, dude? You have a name for your FS19 farm. Very nice. I don't generally name my farms, I just use the map name because it's easier. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. If I wasn't doing good, I probably wouldn't be using Husqvarna. 76 watching, 28 likes after 18 minutes. Come on, guys. We're ahead of the curve. Let's stay ahead of the curve. Whoops. Really need to turn on the Windows lock again. I forgot how I did it before. I'll need to look up the key combos on this keyboard. West German milk and pig farm. So what would that be? Ostdeutsche Milch und Schwein farm. I mean, you could call it Milcherei und Schweinerei. You and your dad are coming home from touring a lot of the John Deere factories. Very nice, Llama King. English only. I'm breaking the rules. What's the Theresa May thing? I don't know. There were some weird trolls in yesterday, Farmer Dan. Hey, Michael McAllister. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, guys, you can feel free to subscribe and get Theresa May off my blooming screen. And you can also like the stream if you've already subscribed, or if you don't feel like subscribing right this minute. Don't worry, we'll be doing other things other than mowing today. I do have other things planned. It's just autosave. Just the mowing is the best option for now because we're kind of waiting on the Ford. If you unsubbed and subbed again, would it be gone? Probably not, Dylan. All that would succeed in doing is screwing up my numbers. I love, by the way, how the bucket, the small little front loader bucket on this has a bigger capacity than the actual mower. Because that makes perfect sense. The mower on this is quite small. It's got a 420 litre capacity, the bag on the back, I should say. Yeah, Yeah, the little bucket on the front. 600 litre capacity, or 500 litre capacity, because why not? Why should it make sense? You feel you'll dump a lot of hours into the farm. You say that now. It'll be decided in FS19. You can't guarantee what the future is going to bring, ever. I always say that to pretty much everybody, including my friends. Hey, FS Legend and Shane Nagel. GD, hello. You're the one to blame for the weird troll accounts of Boris Johnson and Theresa May, then. I mean, I'd wipe it from the thing, but I don't know how. At least my troll accounts just have weird names. As you found out, the the day me, Landy, and Sim and Chris wandered into your stream, GD. Oh, let's play with Jonas. Or Jonas. I know you can get the Neva. Do you think I wouldn't know this, considering how much I love the Neva? Do you think I wouldn't know that you can get the Neva now on the mod up? That somebody's converted it. Jag980, thank you very much for the $4.99. Unfortunately, that won't get Theresa May, but it'll help me out for sure. What is this I'm driving? It looks really good. This is the magnificent Husqvarna TC138 lawnmower. We're using it to do some upkeep for RBM Agri and Gipsy stores. Gipsy Hill. Oh my god, that's so fantastic. I know, Terry. There's no need to just... calm down. There's no need to be, you know, that in love with it. You just have to keep saying so in chat. Thought you'd let me know. Yeah, I knew. Sim sent me a message yesterday morning. I'm doing such a fantastic job. I know, Terry. I mean, I'm intentionally pronouncing it Gipsy. Hey, what's up? Love the streams. They're amazingly interesting. Thank you, Sir Klops. Super chat thing covers my face up. What? It shouldn't. Watching your game PC for the first time looks awesome. Sweet dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna put this into the silage pit. Yeah, that's what happens when you get the full resolution of the streams going. On mobile, you're kind of limited. Keep using the Husqvarna. I will, Daddy Mods. Do I have any cows? Yes, 4. Don't I mean 5? No, I'm pretty sure I counted. Yeah, no, it says 4. Dive shaders on? Yes. What do they actually do? They just make the game prettier. They don't really do anything. They just make the game look prettier. Yourself out. That's no way to talk about yourself, Terry. That is no way at all to talk about yourself, dude. That, I mean, you're really putting yourself down. You're really putting yourself down, Terry. There's no need to call yourself a cow. Thanks, Annis. If you're gonna troll, at least try and troll correctly. Hey, promods. You're a huge fan. Where were you over the summer then? I needed one. I love this mower. This is how physics works, yes? Come on, there we go. People who play Farm Sim. Ah, okay. So you're not literally a huge fan. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. Get up the hill. There we go. Ford's still plowing away. Eight-hour memes are dead. 6-hour memes are new god. Get the nugget. How about... no. You're leaving because of that button. He's back. Well, I mean, he's a good enough troll to know that you should have multiple accounts. I mean, that I'll give him that. Will you be able to mow weeds in FS19? I don't know, Dylan. I genuinely don't know. It'd be nice if you could. You have more than 2 accounts? Okay. Fair enough. Guarantee you don't have as many accounts as I have mods, or as many accounts as I do. So, you keep trying. Is all this grass for sheep? No, this is all just going to be thrown into the silage pit. You have 8 accounts. Glengar, could you, do you remember that picture I sent you last night? Could you count my accounts, please? Well, on this email. Could you count how many different names I've got under this email? Because I think it's 12 or 13. Now, Terry's got a lot of accounts, but what he doesn't realize is that if enough accounts get banned under one email, YouTube will start looking into what the hell they're doing. So... Why am I mowing and grabbing the grass? 21 accounts! And that's only on this email address. Hey, Raggy. 21 accounts on this email address alone. So, trolls have, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get good. Get good. Learn from the master. And I know that I shouldn't be engaging with them before somebody says, you shouldn't be really feeding the trolls. They're feeding me. How many are PG? That's a better question. I think it's about 6. I think I brought all my PG cans out in Landy's stream yesterday when he timed me out. Why am I tipping the grass there? Because I'm going to actually be bringing it up to the yard and tipping it into the silage pit after the stream. Or not after the stream, after I'm done here. When I've got a bit of time. It's becoming dusk. 18 dislikes, mostly trolls. Well, thank you trolls for the dislikes. Because its engagement in YouTube actually counts that positively. GG, you've trolled yourselves, you fools. This is the joys of knowing how the YouTube algorithm works. Is that the trolls fail miserably, and I win out of their failing. You know, it's a win-win situation. Hey, Ewan. 10 out of 10. But hey, at least I know I'm doing something right if the trolls are back. Thought they were scared of me. I thought they were scared of me because I always make them play themselves. And nope, they're not, but they still play themselves. Some things never change. Put the pick in admin chat. Oh, my account swarm, yeah. Mod's gonna have a bit of a laugh at my swarm. Most of which are test accounts. So let's get this back up to the we won't bring it back up to the yard, but I want to go grab the deer. Which is where? Where did I put the deer? Oh, I left it down in the field, didn't I? Yes. Hey, Oxy. How you doing today, dude? Ignore the dislikes, by the way. They're trolls that played themselves. Hey, Adam. I may or may not have had a bit of fun. Am I gonna get the grass from around the lamppost? Farm some magic. Loads of trolls lately, yeah. They don't realise that I'm a troll myself, and they just they end up playing themselves every single time. I win. So, meh. Why have I planted oil seed radish? It's free fertilizer, Bradley. I know that it's not used much in Ireland. I think it is used in some areas. But, it's just free fertilizer at the end of the day. Hey, Japple Pie. Yes, GD. That's why the real accounts appeared. You took that so well, dude. That's what happens when we get bored on TeamSpeak, is we... I think we got bored and we saw you were doing, like, sub for sub and shoutouts, and we decided to have a bit of fun. No, Glingar, I've been told that if you plant OSR or seed radish about this time of year, late summer, you can plow it up in the spring and get the fertilizer there. So that's good. Just put this away. And the front tank. Oh, sweet. I have a few tweaks that I plan on doing for my own entertainment, mainly. And just so that I can do a couple of extra things. SFTN's probably going to be quite annoyed because he's like changed an entire yard at this point. So there you go, guys. For anybody wondering about the 1.1 update, or the update to Shamrock, there you go. Be uploaded to Giants next week. And the traffic will be improved, so I might actually turn it on for once. Right, we need the Fiat down here as well, don't we? Gonna work past sundown. Yeah, he'll just have to do all the updates himself. It's fine. that's why I've not touched the map. I want to do some tweaks, but I want to wait until the updates so that they're actually permanent tweaks. When did I get a forage? I had a forage wagon all this time. I did. I forgot I had a forage wagon. GG. What did he say to get himself banned? Ah, somebody trying to compensate for something. Somebody trying to project their own problems onto someone else. That's what I'm seeing on in that message. Hey Sim, the trolls are in and I'm trolling back. I'm in that kind of mood today. CGD. I love trolls. They give me a chance to unleash my true trolling potential. Yeah, Grumble, this is flat out. The trailer's a touch heavy. Ironically, I can run faster than that Fiat went. So now it's cleanup time for the big ass pile of grass. Can I change the power to a troll? I probably could, but I'd have to download like a picture or a GIF. And should probably get that set up someday. Just for the days when I'm feeling like this and the trolls are about, just swap the power to a troll face. As a warning. But I'm gonna play a little song for all the trolls real quick. Just a quick little song for all the trolls so they know what to expect when they try. That, followed by this.
I'm sorry, Dave.
No, not that. Where is it? Oh. That'll work. Oh, it was this noise. And, After all of that, they can expect this.
Bye, have a great time.
Hey, David and Spudman. It's your horn in GTA. I recorded Landy singing it. Landy cannot sing that well. Ooh. See, look, people were wondering how I'd get the grass out from around the lamppost, and look, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, you found that video, Crumble. I've not really kept up too much of a secret. It was the channel trailer for a long ass time. You can't hear me over the music? You should be able to hear me over the music. It's better than you, Sim. Also, could you take the princess roll away from me on your Discord, please? Because it breaks things. I've told you this before. It doesn't have access to all of the rooms. What you've done has made it so I can't see the admin rooms in your bloody Discord, you twit. There's a reason I get annoyed every time, and not just because I'm pink. I can't access the admin area. Hey, Patrick. I love pink. Yeah, I do. But it's the wrong shade of pink. Make it sound like that's a mistake. You make it sound like, you make it sound like you're on Discord a lot, Sim. Enough to maybe manage your own Discord. Instead of relying on other people to do it for you. Bro boy, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madass. Hope you enjoy your stay. Where did I get this more mod? It's on the dodgy sites. There's one on Mod Holster, but it does not have the weird little front loader or the trailer. Somebody did an edit of it for some reason that does have the little front loader and the trailer. What about today? More oilseed radish work, oddly enough. And dealing with, mowing while I'm waiting for the Ford to finish plowing, because it's taking a bloody age. But that's the shop all prettified. Someone's touchy. Not touchy. Yeah, the Theresa May account should be gone now. Why isn't it going? David Harrington, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, Neon Infusion. Let's put this stuff away now. Am I mad? No? Confused why you think I'm mad. I'm annoyed with Sim, but that's nothing new. Yep. Should probably have brought the John Deere down here to grab the trailer. But we'll crawl it up the hill. Can you punch the part with a cart? No. Hey, we're back up to 8900 where we were yesterday. I hate YouTube sometimes. I'm rarely properly mad, trust me. Have you seen the Neva? Yes, I'm fully aware of the Neva on the mod hub, Spudman. Sim messaged me about it as soon as he saw it. Hey, sub, you hit the subscribe button. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. The feet's doing its best. Where is it? You know where it is, Neon. Nivea. Why do you keep calling it Nivea? It's Niva, N-I-V-A. Do I use 1 or 3 stage? 3 stage, Alex. In fact, in seasons you have to use 3 stage. Thank you, Yanis. I think somebody's trying to find out how many times they can get banned in one stream. Answer is many. When we get the message to go up and do one? Probably next week at some point. I mean, he does strike me as a quite slow person. Doesn't strike me as the smartest person. Not the brightest bulb in the drawer. Can I check? No, because if I check it'll break things. I don't want to run the risk of breaking things. I'll do a test save because I need to test something for Sim as well. I'm good. Feet struggle like you going upstairs. Pizza for food tonight. I'm either having chicken goujons or chicken fried rice from the Chinese. I have gained 2 more troll dislikes. Ah, poor babies can't take what they give, can they? They can't take a bit of their own medicine. Let's flood out the troll dislikes with some beautiful, beautiful likes. Come on, guys, let's get that like button flashing. Let's get it on fire to drown out the trolls with some love, some positivity. For 52 likes, well, let's get it up to 100. Why not? Let's get it going properly. I'm not the worst. I resent that remark. I am the worst. I am terrible at farm sim. Hey, the ford's finally done. Only took you like 3 hours. Also, bang on time because it's got that beautiful evening light going on. So bring this back to the yard, we'll swap her into autumn, and we'll get going cultivating in the Fiat, and get the Ford into Field 1. We're actually going to park the Ford at Field 1. Sunset farming. I'm not allowed to farm after sunset. It's one of the rules of the challenge. Hey, the ban button's getting a lot of rust kicked off it today. It's been a while since it's been used this heavily. I think it might be slightly confused. I mean, there's no rule saying I can't start work before sunrise, so... or during sunrise. So, field 1. Current vehicle position... 7 headlands after the fact. Generate. Get it. There. Folder set up, get that in, and start course at the first waypoint, please. Which is down the other end of the field, because of course it is. Is Nightbot here? Yep. Align with first waypoint activated, please, and drive the course. You're new here and don't have any friends. Everybody has friends, dude. Yours might just be, you might just not realize it. I look like somebody who needs friends. No, I've got plenty of friends. Thanks, GD. Got plenty of friends. Most of them are mods. Most of them are willing to ban people who start randomly insulting me and failing horrifically at actually insulting me. Some of them will, some of them won't, Massey. It's one of these days where the trolls are out in force. I'm just gonna send Landy a quick message. In case he's streaming. Here we go. Hey, Jack. Brian, one thing about trolls is they never listen. They only listen for what they want to hear. So when they start failing horrifically, they start flailing horribly. It's exactly what I said yesterday. If you give the trolls the exact opposite reaction to what they want, they'll either get really angry or start playing along with you. Today's batch of trolls, really angry. Not very good trolls. They didn't know when to quit. I'm fast at typing. Yeah, practiced. That's what happens when you have to in college you need to write a 12-page essay in 10 hours. You suddenly get very good at typing and googling and learning what bits of Wikipedia you can actually use. And how to use Wikipedia as a reference without using Wikipedia as a reference. Or as a source, I should say. Got new front wheels on 956XL, very nice. Bet you they're gonna send sim messages claiming fake reasons they got banned. Somebody's already done that. Somebody's done that already. Sim's already got a comment on one of his videos. They banned me for asking for a mod list. No, I know exactly why you were banned. It was not for that. Welsh, thank you very much for the nearly $2. Great series, can't wait for FS19. I can't wait either. I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, Jack. So what happens when the Farm Sim Facebook community decides to come into a stream and try to annoy me. They fail miserably, and then go back running away crying for their mothers. Also, Jack, I'm not claiming you're one of them. Oh, they do the same to me. They do the same when they get banned from Sims. So you had your broke. It helps me. I mean, even $1 or £1 helps me to no end. You know the name of the trolls? I'm guessing they were undercover. I think they were smart enough to go undercover, but not smart enough to know not to try and troll me. They seem to forget that trolling a troll tends to result in you trolling yourself. Ugh. Especially somebody who's dealt with far worse trolls. Well, far better trolls, I should say. The youngest is trolling himself and driving all his kid into water. Oh dear. I'm sure, Jack, that whoever it was will put up a message calling me rude names later on today. I can almost guarantee it that there'll be some insulting message on the Farm Sim community page later today from that person. Because of course there will, because they are that stupid. It's gonna happen. Dive Insta, yes, but I need to use Instagram more. Yeah, I've got an Instagram, it's in the description. All my social media links are in the description, by the way. Or they should be. If I remember to put them in there. Why no Snapchat? Because I've got a personal Snapchat and I never actually... I do technically have one for the channel, but I never check because I'm not... I always have my personal open. This real quick. Gonna play Sorry with your cousins. See ya, enjoy playing Sorry. I'm not entirely sure what Sorry is as a game, but okay. Oh, if you're enjoying the stream... Why am I broken? If you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're in the Farm Sim community on Facebook, which I am, undercover is my real name, yeah, keep an eye out for the idiots calling me names later on. Sorry is like frustration. Okay, could somebody explain this to somebody who doesn't know what cards are, basically? The only card games I know are Texas Hold'em, 5-card stud, and Solitaire. And Spider Solitaire. And Pre-Cell. Hey, Christian. It's a board game. Okay. I thought it was a card game. I don't know what game. I don't understand games. I thought Frustration was a card game. Oh dear. Okay, that I know too, Brian. I know Cards Against Humanity. Then again, Cards Against Humanity is just be as offensive as possible. The game. Shows how good I am at games. Pretty much. I mean, the game I play the most, other than Farm Sim, is, I guess, Air Hauler technically, but Flight Sim at the moment. I've really been enjoying Flight Sim the last few days, even though I didn't play it the day before yesterday, but the last few days, because of all the storms, it's been really fun. Got a Pitbull German Shepherd mix. Puppy got it for free a month ago. You got a potty train a couple weeks later. Very nice. Make sure and train her well. Well-trained Pitbull is one of the nicest dogs in the world. A badly trained one is dangerous. Especially if it's a German Shepherd mix. You gotta be really on point with the training there. Need for Speed is a game for you right now. Bored of FS17, can't even play it after all the FS19 hype. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand people not wanting to play FS17 at the moment. But I can guarantee you'll get back into it before the end of before FS19 releases. This is the time of year when people who've been out of Farm Sim for a while start coming back. She's gonna be a guard dog for your girlfriend. Make sure she's trained well, Welsh. If you don't train her right, she could be quite vicious. And not in a good way. I know the guard dogs are supposed to be relatively vicious, but the Pitbull mix in there, Pitbulls are kind of naturally angry dogs. So just be careful there. You'd have to see a video of us playing Cards Against Humanity. We don't play vanilla Cards Against Humanity. We found an extremely offensive one night and we played it for like 3 days. Nothing in that could have been shown on any of our channels. The bright side of using this 3-meter cultivator, by the way, is that we're getting through this field relatively quickly. I mean, we're not going through it super fast, but we're getting through it relatively quickly. I do want to, not immediately, but in the very near future, get ready to do some forestry for the winter and get my winter gear in. Even on Moonbow, even on Moonbow, that just would not have flown. Any 3 or 4 meter code? There's plenty on the mod hub, Jim's house. Also, I've kind of killed Moonbow off as a channel. I'm doing basically the same thing as Landy. The two of us have the same thing going on, where if we're streaming to Twitch and just Twitch, all of our usual filters and rules fly out the window. Because Twitch is a bit more lenient with that kind of stuff. CD said in chat, found a small issue with the Browns, other than the weight. This was a full custom deck, Yanis. So, yeah. When you're playing with all custom cards, ends up badly. Trailed? What do you mean trailed? Why would you want a trailed cultivator? Like... When would I be streaming on Twitch? When I have time, which I very rarely do. Missing textures in the... Oh. Yeah, that's not good if there's missing textures. Something different. I don't know if there's many trailed 3-meter cultivators out there. Whoops. Chippy tonight, very nice. So, only one John Deere combine in FS19. That is confirmed, actually, to the best of Lizard Hand's knowledge. There is only one John Deere combine. It's only going to be the T-Series. I'm going to check my log through the text file, just because doing it otherwise causes the blur to pop up and down, and that gets really annoying. So let me just check for errors with the brown. Invalid mod name, invalid mod name, invalid mod name, failed open XML, missing desk version, invalid mod name, failed open XML, missing desk version, failed open XML, desk version, mod description, ooh. Failed open XML, desk version, XML, desk version, XML, desk version, failed to open XML, desk version, XML, desk version. Okay, so... Oh! I found an error with the dually as well. There's a... I've literally just found an error with the dually autoload trailer. Error can't load resource. D users under documents my games Farming Simulator 2017 mods FS17 dually autoload. Data S scripts vehicle Lua is not loading for the dually. That is local to you, Glengar. That is local to... It's looking for textures from the Abbey, which I have activated, so of course it wouldn't ping the error. There's an error with the dually, though. Can't find the vehicle, Lua. See you, Welsh. Should probably charge my phone, it's on 25%, but meh. Do I have the Abbey activated? Yes. So in the Coon Pack it needs 220 horse. Yeah, the Coon Pack's a bit odd for horsepower. Is Coon Pack worth it? Absolutely, I think it is. I think it's the best paid DLC Giants brought out. I think the Modern Classics is the best DLC altogether. The 3500, let me just check if we've got the 3500 active. Slurry tanks. No. So it is local to you, Glengar. I don't know what you've done, but you've caused that. Something it seems you've done. Do you have the 2500 active? It's in, yeah, it's in my mods folder, but not active. That's definitely something to bring to his attention. Definitely shoot him a message on Facebook. Because that shouldn't be happening. I'm actually going to ping him a message about the dually as well. That's, yeah, no, that's something weird that CD stuff always does. It tips in an odd way. Then on Facebook you can get him on Discord. Oh, okay. Well, ping him a message however you can. It doesn't really matter how. I'll ping him a message on Facebook after the stream. It's better for him that these errors are known about than... Or that he knows about the errors than that we know about them. Did I find out if D1000 bills? I haven't tested yet, actually, Brian. I've been kind of hectic with... I'm spinning a lot of plates at the moment. I've got my finger in many pies, and I've got so much to do that I'm struggling to find time to do it all. Yeah, the error with the dually is arguably a bit bigger. Actually, if you've got time right now, Dengar, could you just ping him a message about the dually? If you can. If not, I can ping him a message after the stream. But again, it's better that he knows about these issues than that we know. But can do. Sweet, thank you. So the plan is number one, are the sheep okay? Sheep need some grass. Cows need some straw. You can deal with that after we got the cultivating done. It's not gonna be a big deal. Let's not listen to this noise. So once we got the cultivating done, we'll kind of enter a bit of a quiet period again, where there's not a lot of work to do. We're basically waiting for the fort again. I know I can seed up this field. In fact, let's just stop cultivating because I don't need to necessarily. I can just direct seed onto this. Cultivating was just kind of to burn a bit of time. Let's get the animals sorted and then move forward from there. See you, Brian. Let's just direct seed onto that, because it is only going to be oil seed radish. Doesn't need to be perfect. And we'll get the cows and sheep some grass. I'll just use the forage wagon for ease. I won't do the whole shenanigans with the Husqvarna. And we'll give the cows a bit of straw as well. Straw's already in the mixer wagon, so it's or the bale shredder, which is really convenient. We still have about 40 minutes left to stream, by the way, or left of the stream. So don't go anywhere just yet. Got a lot of work left to do today. So let's start off with the cows. These are kind of... they're not necessarily a priority, but I want to get it sorted right now so that I don't forget. I have a forage wagon. Yes, I do. I didn't realize I did, Spudman, but I do. Of course I do, because I was doing pit silage. I somehow forgot that little fact. Let's get... Oh, the gate opens that way. That's really inconvenient. Up Monaghan, fair enough, John. More straw for the cows, and because it's autumn, they take more straw overall. It's actually really nice that that's a thing, that during the autumn and the winter they take more bedding because they're more likely to be bedded in. Hey, Wolf the Bay. There's a versatile 405 at the ploughing yesterday. Very nice. Didn't go this year, and I don't know if I'll be going next year yet. I'll find out closer to the time. Although apparently there's a politician in a lot of trouble because he accidentally leaked that. I don't know if it was even an accident. He leaked that the ploughing is going to Carlow next year, and the ploughing association isn't very pleased with him. So with it being now autumn, the cows are going to need even more food. The sheep are going to start needing to take some hay on instead of grass. You heard about that? Yeah. He was not the most popular person. Did I go to the ploughing? Not this year, no. I didn't have any way to get up there. Carlo lost the ploughing because of that? They lost the ploughing because the dude leaked it, or did they just like lose their collective things? Wait, did they legitimately lose the ploughing next year because that guy leaked that they were gonna have it? Wow. Is this FS19? No, it's FS17. That's a bit of an extreme response, isn't it? What happened with the ploughing? Apparently Carlo will not host it next year because a politician leaked it. Wow. That's a very extreme response. Oh, my graphics so good. Shaders. Please do confirm, Glengar. Whoops. They never said Carlo lost they're just thinking about it because it's a big field in Carlo, they want to use a lot more fields. And one guy doesn't want his field in it. You remember this forage wagon? I didn't. What Gaelic team do I support? I don't really follow sports all that much, generally speaking. But if I had to choose a team, it'd probably be Tip. Seeing as how I live there and all. Which is the field in the middle of it all. Ah, yeah, that would kind of cause problems for trying to host it with a giant hole in the middle of the ploughing. Oh, that's a very strong response. cool. That's them kicking him in the nuts and then slapping him in the face for good measure. Part of Ireland from County Tipperary. Let's clean the sheep up as well while we're here. Ah, that's the sheep full of grass. Wonderful. People are not happy, yeah. And if Carlo loses the ploughing for that, then, especially if he's a Carlo politician, his seat is gone. He is not getting re-elected. Well, no, not necessarily, because what'll just happen is the ploughing will say, here's what we're going to give you, if you don't accept, we'll just move the ploughing somewhere else. He was a Carlo politician. Was. There is no way he's going to keep his seat anywhere after that. Just put this here for safekeeping. Here we go. Oh, it's doing the few liters of grass glitch again. Out. That'll disappear over the winter anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's put the forage wagon away. Good enough. Put the more away. It'll never be in Cavan because there's no flat fields. You'd be surprised at where they would host it. The flat fields would actually prevent... Oh, Lumineck, the music's terrible today. Would actually prevent flooding. World Planning will be held at the same venue in 2019 or 2020. Yeah, it'll basically be whichever one gets the ploughing will host the Worlds. Cavan's full stones the ground. They do a lot of work to prepare the kind of the host farm, so they would do some de-rocking. From what I've heard, what they do is they come in the year before, do whatever needs to be done in terms of like getting rid of hedges and ditches and whatnot, and then how often does the Worlds occur? I think it's annual. MPA don't go for best value. They decide the price that they're going to give farmers, and if the farmers don't agree, well, tough luck. Ploughing's not going to you this year. It's really that simple, because they've got to do a lot of investment into the farms themselves to get them into the right state for the ploughing itself. Ploughing also positioned their place around the middle of the country. Yeah, like those few years they were in Cork, Wolf. They position themselves randomly. It's basically where they can get where they want to go any given year they go. Although now they're doing it, I think 2 or 3 years ago, in a row. They do the allotments for. So the next ploughing, we'll say whichever one's chosen for next year will also host 2020, and then the 2021 hosts will also host 2022. Ploughing was cancelled on, it was cancelled on the Wednesday and got moved on to the Friday, which is just hell for the exhibitors. That's their worst case scenario. Carlos had the ploughing 6 or 7 times so far. Yeah, it's because it's in the Midlands and it's flat. they prefer hosting it in like a flat farm because it's easier for the exhibitors to set up the exhibits. It's easier for all this kind of stuff to go on, and it's a bit nicer for the public. But that they wouldn't say no to a farm that's a bit hilly or an area that's a bit hilly. In Cork in 0506, was it that long ago? I feel like it was more recent. It'll never be in Clare. They'll host it wherever they want to host it. There's no rule saying it has to be here. That's the thing about the ploughing, is it is very, very mobile. It'll go pretty much anywhere. I'm almost surprised that it's not hosted in Dublin every year at this point. Did it cost like $1 million? Probably because they had to pay out extra land stuff. And potentially even reimburse some of the exhibitors. So that's the animals sorted. Let's go get some seeding done of the oilseed radish. I think any county could. Dislike bot? No, Tino. A lot of trolls that came in and trolled themselves. We had a bit of fun earlier on the stream. Bunch of fools thought they could troll me and didn't realize I have plenty of anti-troll measures. A lot of trolls. How many dislikes are we at? Out of curiosity. Because they had a lot of accounts. They don't count the same as likes, but they count pretty much the same. It still helps. My fields I'd like to drill. Just fields 1 and 3. 24. Very nice. Just stay in Tullamore. Jim, the Tullamore site is atrocious. It is terrible. My dad, the last couple of years that he did it, when it was in Tullamore, where it was in Scraggin, nothing but complaints. It is atrocious to get into and out of, as was discovered last year. The entire site just becomes a quagmire when there's any sort of rain. It just causes major disruption for everybody. When they were moving from Rathniska, they were waiting for the land to settle back fully, so that could be true. I think he went to he's been there for the last 9 years in a row, so he would have been to Rathniska, and he's hated pretty much every site the plough's been on, though, so I don't know. Just doesn't like to. He doesn't like the ploughing in general. Last year they had slurry tanks and pumps going overnight. I was there the day that the site flooded, actually. The day I went was the day the site flooded. And they had to close half of the... like there were huge swaths of the site just closed because they were flooded out and health and safety wouldn't let them continue. Magic Harmonica, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Open to your stay. Years in a thigh, the exhibitors preferred it. It was a lot easier to get in and out of. The easier it is to get in and out of, the more the exhibitors like it. I think New Ross was okay. Mainly because my dad knows every bloody back road to New Ross. Was I there this year? No. My dad wasn't exhibiting this year, so didn't have a way down there. Will I play Fortnite? No. Last year was the first and potentially only time that I've been at well, the first time for sure, and potentially the only time that I went to the ploughing. Although I would like to go again. Did enjoy myself last year. I was cold and wet and miserable for a lot of it. Why is the music so bad today? Pretzel, be nice. There we go, that's more like it. That's more chill. You would have given me a lift? Eh. Somewhere was probably the best place for it. Where was this year's terrible? It's so difficult to get to. But I would agree that the Midlands, on balance, are probably the best place to hold it because they're at least reasonable distances from every. Oh crap! Be nice, internet. There we go. My internet hit 0 there for a second. Apologies for the little buffer you got. If you did get one, indeed, if indeed you did get a buffer. Biggest farmer in Wexford wants it in Carlow. Well, he doesn't really have much of an input. It's the NPA that decides at the end of the day. Hey, Wilson Agri. I want to stretch my legs a bit. There we go. My left knee was starting to lock up. I had to stretch my leg a bit. There we go. Scrack! Not a lot. We had a lot of dislike trolls come in. I'm sure that we'll be seeing them again in the next few streams. Because they've got nothing better to do with their lives. I love Saturdays. People are just so weird. I'm sure Jack and Matt will be having a lot of fun on the farm sim community tonight, banning them all. Because I know they're from there. I'm more than willing to bet they're from there. And they don't realise that, that Jack and Matt both know me. Yeah, that's going to be fun for them when they get banned from the farm sim community as well, most likely. Hey, Thomas. Either that, like, they'll either get banned or ripped to shreds. Either way, it's a net win for me. Because I ripped them to shreds already. Some people don't learn. You don't troll me. I'll troll you back twice as hard. And twice as well. Sim and Landy can troll me. They know how to troll just right. Fools that come in, try and troll in chat don't have a clue what they're doing. You don't troll a troll. Don't troll somebody who basically makes a living from trolling YouTube. Doesn't end well. Hell, I sometimes troll the Giants Discord to derail it from an argument. It's one of my favourite hobbies. Go in there, see an argument, derail it entirely into talking about tea and biscuits. I'm one of the best, most positive trolls out there. The Giants mods know what's up when I go in there and just start derailing everything from an argument. Dave Simfai and Landy. That would be good but impossible. Landy being in Canada as much as he is now, and with him hoping to stay over there as much as he can, is on a completely different time schedule than me, Sim, or Fahy. And Fahy's got a job, and Sim works most nights, and I don't get up until like 5 PM. I tend to basically get up, make breakfast, and start streaming. Do I think the planning will ever go to okay, Donegal is one of the few counties I would say probably not, because the road system in Donegal is atrocious. Could I do another multiplayer sim if I... probably not for the reasons I just said. Finding the time, you know, trying to arrange that would be just hellish. Well, it turned into a debate about biscuits. Which, a debate is a lot better than an argument. The Giants mods knew exactly what was going on, what I was trying to do. One good thing about the Giants mods is they know that if I start trolling, it's usually because I want to derail an argument. And they know that it's positive trolling. Traffic shouldn't happen at a junction being put along the side of the 2012 side. Never go to Longford plowing because the plow will break from all the stones. They do a lot of work, Denise, to get the site ready, so they would do some quite a significant amount of de-rocking in the area. Welcome back, Gengar. Chicken curry, very nice. Very nice indeed. I don't know what I'm having for dinner, but it's gonna be a takeaway, and I've placed orders for both with my parents. So if it's Chinese, I'll be having some mini curry rolls, which are delicious, and chicken fried rice, which is very bland, but I like it. And if it's the chipper, I'll be getting chicken goujons, which are the delicious chicken things that I had on stream one day. Not the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but the other chicken things. Your fish and chips, very nice farming one. Or farming boy. Don't know how did you miss the word boy in there, but I did. Probably could get fish and chips, but I'm not a fish and chips kind of mood. I'm in a chickeny mood. Hey Thomas, how you doing today, dude? Sausage and mash? That's not too bad. If it goes far down south or up north, you won't get going. That's the problem with the plows. They kind of have to keep it as close to the Midlands as they can. Just so that as many people as possible can go. So it's probably not going to move to a lot of counties for that reason, but any county can host it. Battered sausage? Oh my god, I haven't had battered sausage in an age. If I have a chance after the stream, I'm going to run downstairs. Sites on Offaly, Kildare, Carlow, Tippy, Wixford. That's pretty far south, surprisingly enough. Waterford, not Waterford. Laois and Kilkenny. Laois would be kind of ideal. Offaly, Kildare, Carlow. Kildare, I think, is a bit too far east. So I'd really say like Offaly, Carlow to a certain extent. Tip, Laois, maybe Kilkenny. I know Kilkenny's a bit farther north than Tip, but even Tip I'd say is a bit borderline for like hosting ploughing because it is quite far south. Even North Tip is quite far south. Do you have a microwave? Oh dear. Chat is now just sausages and mashed potatoes. West Meath, Meath or Longford. Longford, Meath and Westmeath all have the same problem. They're a bit far north. People from Cork would be less willing to go. Hey Dusty. like in terms of central counties, most of the ones Glengar listed would be about right. Like I think Kildare might even be pushing it a bit too far north. See you, Dylan. I know east-west doesn't matter too much, but when you're going at diagonals, it can get very awkward. Ever put tinfoil in the microwave? No, because I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. So if you're wondering why exactly we're seeding oilseed radish in the autumn, instead of doing winter wheat or winter barley, it's just because it's a bit easier. Well, it's free fertilizer for one. Hey, that's D. How's it going, dude? North tip is pretty much the same as having eaten Tullamore. Yeah, I guess so. South tip is definitely too far south. North tip is kind of on the edge of central. Got chilly in about 5 minutes. Very nice. How's Bessie Beneath coming on, dude? Looking forward to that map. Got ideas. Got ideas for that map. Not so much in the last 2 days. Let's see what happens when you don't slack, Dave. Dunmore's more north of. Kinda, yeah. Like, the ideal place to be Burr, that's, very central. Hope to have it near enough done by next weekend. Sweet, dude. Tullamore's in Offaly. I know that, Jim. But it's the north-south divide in Offaly we're looking at. Tullamore. Where in Offaly is it? Did you ever do Ballincraig? I did it literally once and I hated it, Denise. Tullamore's in Offaly. Well, yeah, it is in Offaly. Around Athlone. Burr is actually dead centre of Ireland. Not at Athlone. Every time you put it in game, you fall in love with it. Sweet, dude. More of that. More of that, less of Valley View. You want to be making more Ventonlands and less Valley Views, dude. Doesn't matter if you bring out less maps. It's the quality that people will remember you for. A lot of interaction points today. Indeed, Simulate. Indeed, the failed trolls have failed indeed. On many, many, many fronts. Cornish Dems make for your best maps. I think Dems just make for good maps anyway. I hope that the community doesn't kill them in FS19, I really do, because that's my big fear with how mapping is going to go, is like, Giants won't ever stop anybody from doing any map they want. But it's the community that I'm afraid of, and I've got this horrible feeling that people insist that maps have, you know, Toy Town abilities and no pre-placed farms at all. And it's just gonna be... We won't know until the game's out and until we get some maps out, so we're still a good 6, 7, 8 months away from that. But it's just a fear that's gonna be there in the back of my head until we start knowing what the community's gonna want for maps. Hey, Ryan. But it's really going to be like 8, 9 months before we know for sure what the community as a whole, in general, wants. I know what I want. You know, I'm very picky to begin with. But that concern's just going to be there. Facebook. Uno momento. Ooh, hope she's okay, dude. That is not fun. I've done that before. Not fun. I'm kind of hoping so, Dusty. Hey, Kyle. Or Kai, even. If you remember, was it last year where I like was pretty much forced to use a keyboard for a while because one of my ankles was completely gone? That was me screwing up a tendon. So yeah, Lanny's gonna be streaming a bit behind. Take the message I sent you into account, by the way, Landy. You can probably see the net results under the stream of what they the only thing they actually achieved was trolling themselves by dislike trolling. Did I ever play Fortnite? No. Do I ever intend on playing Fortnite? Also no. It's not a game that I have interest in at all. It doesn't look fun to me. That's kind of the first step of how I choose a game to play, is it has to look fun, or at least interesting. They helped, yeah! I mean... oh, they were really nice as well. They were talking about how amazing I am at everything. I mean, I really didn't understand. They came in, they just started heaping praise on me for some reason. Do I fire myself? No. No, I do not. There's part of me that wishes I did, there's part of me that's glad I don't. Wish I did so I could play with tractors all day. I'm glad I don't, because farmers do not make a lot of money. Welcome back, Alex. There's also part of me that wishes I did, because I would at least have a somewhat stable income. Or at least have a job. The trolls have gotten smarter. Yes, yeah. Yeah, they're getting... there's this downhill slope the trolling's going on. What do I work as? This is basically my job, Denise. It doesn't pay well at all. But until I can find something full-time or even part-time, this is the best I can do. This is how I make money to buy things for me. Have you missed more trolling? No. If you were here at the start of the stream when the Twit Brigade arrived, then you've seen all the trolling. And all they succeeded in doing was trolling themselves. The poor things. They tried and they failed miserably. Let's get the stream up to 100 likes. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. I know we're on 70 odd. But I'm sure there's 30 people in here who haven't hit that like button yet. If you're enjoying the stream, you can hit that sub button too. The sub trolls are the annoying ones, honestly. Yeah, there were a bunch of trolls in, but they were being really nice to me. I don't know why. Like, I'm pretty sure they were trying to hurl insults, but all I saw was them heaping praise on me. Really not sure. In all seriousness though, I used my own tactics that I've been telling you to use, Bill. And I got the angry response. I got the very angry response, and it was fun. They got so annoyed that everything they tried failed. Makes you laugh every time. The thing is that I genuinely, like, I hate spinning that wheel because I don't know what's gonna come up. Do I like watching hurling and football? I don't generally watch sports. How we get by on the disgraceful pay is really impressive. Most of us have real jobs. I don't, neither does Landy, and that's what's making us suffer at the moment. Yeah, Belle, did you just say hello to yourself? Did... Just caught that. GG. Oh dear. It would appear that Mr. Bullet Bill has a multiple personality problem. Hey, Michael, you missed your chance to get the hammer going earlier. We had a troop of failed trolls in. I'm looking forward to seeing the fun of the farm sim community when they out themselves later on tonight. Yeah, you can only set albums instead of it. Oh, crap. What's happening tonight? I'm playing Farm Sim, and trolls are failing miserably while throwing themselves at me. Hence the 30-odd dislikes that are on the stream. Should really thank them for that. I mean, they've done an amazing amount of help. Getting me up in the algorithms. Oh, that was... It genuinely, Alex, that took me 10 minutes to get in game because I was laughing so much. So it's a date aiming for 10k. End of the year is my hope. A year after that, a year after the original end date that I was hoping to get 10k by. 31. Oh, there's more. They must have made new accounts. It's huge, but it's interaction. Exactly, it helps me in the algorithms. They've trolled themselves. What they did is troll themselves so badly that they've helped me, and I should really thank them. Just like trolls, playing themselves since dislikes were invented. I'm number 6. One of Landy Algani. If he uses my usual tactics of change everything they say into something positive, they will get hilariously angry. Speaking of trolls, hello. Must be like God. Yeah, I know. The amount that they tried to get under my skin as well. I mean. I don't know, Michael. They did everything they could think of. It's a joke. It's a bad joke. It takes so long to get 31 accounts. Well, I've got 20. I've got 20 odd accounts, so not that difficult. To be very honest. There's Oxy here. Darius, if you're going to ask about the update, it is planned for next week. Planned to be updated to Giants next week. When did I start YouTube? Blumenek. I started on the kind of full-time bend September 4 FS15, so 4 years. 4 years roughly now. 16th of June. Yeah, but I started uploading regularly September. I think it was the start of September 2014 I started uploading regularly. Channel was created 16th of June 14, so it is over 4 years old at this point. It's create a new email and get around the phone number thing. Oh, look, it's Landy Strolls from last night. Hello, FS19 is FS17 with shaders. Seasons of working with Shamrock Valley. Ah, you! I know what your problem is, Darius. You have tried to put a placeable down and it's broken your save game. Am I correct? That, by the way, will be fixed in the update that's being uploaded to Giants next week. I'm guessing you tried to put down a placeable broke your save. Yes. You have not gone to FSUK and put in the fix for seasons. If somebody wants to link it, please do. Just so that Darius can get a working save with placeables going in seasons. But I'm not going to jump in game dev since I like games so much. I am not very good at coding. Plus I did work in game dev before, believe it or not, Fent. And the game that I was working with still hasn't been released. Even though it's... goodness. 3 years on from when I quit. And was insulted by literally, well, by somebody who I thought was a friend. He went mental. I haven't spoken to him since. He was highly insulted that I basically told him the game's going nowhere and I need to try and make some money, so I'm doing something else. But that's basically how I know so much about like different engines and different abilities. Like right now, the way FarmSim works is that it's using OpenGL to render everything, which is not very efficient. It's horrifically bad, and Giants are aware of this, which is why they're updating the rendering system for FS19. But the way FarmSim works in FS17 back along is they're using the OpenGL system of rendering, which is what Minecraft uses, or used to use at least. And that's ridiculously inefficient. It is terrible. But in FS17, something they did to try and remedy that and increase efficiency was they filtered the OpenGL rendering through DirectX 10. And that has increased the efficiency and the ability of the game a lot. That, as it turns out, was a kind of intermediate step, because FS19 we now know it's been confirmed by the minimum specs that have been released. FS19 will be running DirectX 10 purely. There will be no OpenGL layers in there, and as a result, all the new stuff for FS19, the clouds and all this stuff, the new lighting, the new everything, a lot of the new graphical looking stuff, except PBR. That is very difficult to implement, and I applaud Giants for doing it. PBR is incredibly difficult. So, nothing but respect for them for deciding to go down the PBR route. That is an incredible step forward that very few games make. But the new lighting system in itself is just DirectX 10. It's just the DirectX, the DX10 or 11. Not 100% sure which, but it's just the inbuilt lighting engine of that rendering system, and it just makes life so much easier for Giants. It is like the minimum specs aren't going up by much, the recommended specs aren't going up by much, and it's such a giant step forward that you guys are gonna feel it every single frame of FS19. Landy's live? Is Landy live? I don't have a notification of Landy live yet. I'm just gonna wait until I get a notification myself, because he does restream and I should... oh, there it is. I was just about to say I should get an email from Twitch, which I just did. So that is gonna do it for today. I extended slightly just to let Landy get live and get going and get on countdown. Head on over to Landy right now. If the mods want to throw in today's link, they can for the video. But you can head over to Landy, you can watch today's video. If you really want to, you can put today's video, get it ready to go after the stream, and watch Landy's video from today as well. But until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.